Top 8.
No, Klaww beat Wired.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it
we're
was
on
record.
that, yeah.
You're record. You're right. You're right. So Klaww beat Wired.
Yeah.
Okay. This got to update. Okay, fine. Here we go.
Klaww, the Linne player. Linne player I fought earlier, and looks like ShinSin's going with Byakuya. Byakuya, like I said, was his old character in Exilate. And Byakuya didn't really change much. He's a pretty simple character to begin with. So even if he hasn't been actively practicing him, he may as well have been actively practicing him. Well, I guess things started with an assault. That is really unfortunate. Just kind of facing the wrong way. You have to wait a little bit for characters to land when they cross you up like that. Ooh. I don't think he wanted a meaty bracket. It was probably supposed to either be some kind of combo or he just accidentally buffered the input. It's alright though, he's gotten out. And when Byakuya cancels those Rekkas into webs like that, it's not like super strong, but you need to know how to deal with it. And the way to deal with it is a little bit different for every character. So if you know that your opponent doesn't have a lot of good matchup experience, you can definitely exploit that. Klaww lost to Pearly Fay, I think, right? Winners? Wait, no, he lost to me. What am I saying?
Wait, what are you saying?
I lost to Pearly Fay, that's what it was.
That's why you shouldn't pop off too early.
Has a little bit of pressure started. When he's spaced out like this, then he's at a spot where Linne doesn't really have a normal, so he can set webs way more freely. And after setting the webs, Byakuya has these command jumps where he gets extra moves out of them. Now, yeah, ends with the super, goes for the kind of screwed up the setup, but I think that web ended up like crossing up, maybe. There's some weird cross-up setups that Byakuya can do off of the web like that. So it worked out. Good blocks, good patience. Just waiting for a whiff punish. He finds one. And now this is gonna take not to the corner. Well, actually now that he spent the meter, it's gonna take pretty close to the corner.
Jeez.
Yeah. He could have done a side swap, but the spacing was weird. So just going for the basic corner carry route is probably the right idea. Sending some webs. Ooh! I don't know what that was. It looked like a throw tech. But he was all the way up in the air. And then this IW, I don't know if it'll be enough. We'll find out. No, it's not. Not even close. It's alright though. Ooh! Yes, he got behind, so he can get that punish. Although, if you're a little bit late, when she like knocks the sword back, it actually does have a hitbox on it. So he could have gotten hit, but that's a rare occurrence.
A rare occurrence.
Yeah. It's around 7. Ooh! Assault forward J2C. That's pretty good. Byakuya's J2C, like I mentioned before, that it's super plus. Another property of it is that just like all those little tendrils that are hitting around him are a hitbox. So it's really, really hard to anti-air. You need something that's like pretty well head involved to get through it. And be very difficult. For Linne specifically, she doesn't, like I mentioned before, she doesn't really have an anti-air besides DP. And DP will beat it for sure. But then you're trying to commit to to the motion. It's a lot harder to react with. Sending those webs. I don't think projectiles can break webs at all. So you have to beat them with some kind of normal. Hits them with the unblockable. That unblockable is very, very slow, but when you're worried about like 5 other things that Byakuya can hit you with, you'll get hit by it. And especially in this version, they gave Byakuya a feint for his unblockable that he can use just to set a web, and like, that thing's pretty dirty. There's ways you can kind of OS around it, but it's something that I don't know if a lot of people have really labbed. He gets the side swap here to keep the corner, chain shift, add a little bit extra damage, and then end. Ooh! Didn't end with IW. It might not have worked there. He might have used up like too much hit.